Hey guys, what's up? It's Carmela Maniac. If you're new to my channel, sit down, chill, and warm yourself by the fire for a little bit, because today I'm going to be reviewing and breaking down the song Helicopter, which is a new release from A$AP Rocky. Now this song is off of his new album called Don't Be Dumb. And before we start, I just wanted to remind everyone to hit that subscribe button and to also possibly smash the like button, even if you don't agree with my take, because we can all agree to disagree. Hopefully. One other thing, this song has some explicit content in it, so please be warned. And about last week's video, which if you haven't checked out, you should definitely check it out after watching today's video, of course. Anyway, last week's video was about Bruno Mars' newly released song, I Just Might. And I told you people were gonna get pressed because I expressed my heavily critical and extremely sophisticated opinion on Bruno Mars' I Just Might. And that's okay. Even though in my video, I literally said Bruno Mars will always be legendary, and I can appreciate that the song has a good bounce to it. I myself could get up and dance to the song. Like, it's not a bad song to dance to. I would dance to the song. That's the whole point of my channel, is to be critical of songs. But anyway, enough about the past, let's talk about the future. Except his name is A$AP Rocky. So immediately in this song, I am in love with the bass, or the bassier synth that takes over the beginning of the song. Then we have like a metallic horn sounding instrument synth that plays the main melody for the intro here, and it's just playing long notes which carries forth the chord progression of the song. And underneath all of that, there is this kind of interesting and annoying dana dana synth sound playing. Now in the intro, I could barely notice the dana dana sound, but when A$AP Rocky comes in for the first verse of the song, the other metallic horn synth sound that is playing the main melody cuts out, so we're left alone with the dana dana sound. And it kind of aggressively yoinked my attention. And it almost, and I mean almost, drowned A$AP out, but it didn't.
500 on a Hummer, no gas, 89 price on the ticket.
Furthermore, something interesting about the beat to rap balance is that A$AP's vocals, aka where he's rapping, sound secondary to the beat. I just reviewed Pooh Shiesty's FDO and it was exactly the opposite. It was the rap on top and everything else underneath. But here it feels like it's A$AP Rocky and the dana dana sound and then everything underneath.
Mama told me keep my grass low the whole time I'm the snake. Smelled this plot from like 3 miles away. He can't out hit didn't. Stunning by the hunters, gonna come in no fast. Shut it, gon' back it, lick it, gift wrap package.
So it stays beat heavy and the dana sound almost starts to drown A$AP out. Unless you're a normal person and focus on the lyrics or his rhythm or flow for me. Then halfway through the verse, A$AP changes the way he raps and he uses higher notes instead of lower notes to rap in, which allows him to stand out from the beat a lot better.
On the front porch and the function, I checking my sneakers, no checks on my sneakers, just Puma got beat, yeah, the goodie grill.
But again, if you listen to the lyrics, which for the 100,000th time, I do not, or his flow like I do, then you notice the dana dana sound a lot less throughout the entire song, no matter what pitch A$AP uses. Now for the choruses, the producers had an intriguing tactic to make them stand out against everything else. You know, sometimes rappers will usually just rap the chorus like they normally do, and the only way you can tell it is a chorus is because the words are different from the verses but the same as the other choruses. Or some rappers will maybe just sing a little bit to contrast against their usual rapping to make the choruses stand out. But A$AP did neither of those. He decides that the producers adding a lot of delay effects and a lot of frequency filters on top of his voice in the choruses to be good enough. And it is. It breaks up the song and adds a good amount of vocal variety, and in a song where the vocals are basically the main point, like the rap is the point of a rap song, a vocal change-up can be pretty dramatic and effective.
Hanging from the helicopter, Spider-Man. Came a white T.O. spinning like a helicopter.
Now I have to point out this weird like bird flapping noise that changes from your left ear to the right ear and back and forth multiple times. Except now that I'm thinking about it, I'm pretty sure it's a helicopter, you know, like chopping instead of a bird flapping, which is going from back and forth from your left and right ear. No, yeah, it's definitely a helicopter noise.
Do anything for a new check. Nowadays, these days, niggas do anything for a blue check.
And then my favorite part of the song happens near the end in the last chorus, where a long, sweeping, gritty, dirty synth pad takes over in the background. And the helicopter sound, not the bird flapping sound, happens at the same time here and there. There's also some ad-libs that he adds here and there as well. And all these sounds added together make the song sound intense, futuristic, and cool, and like overwhelming in a good, slightly scary type of way. It's amazing. It's the perfect culmination for this slightly out of the ordinary song.
Take my white tee, yo, spin it like a helicopter.
And then for even more variety and to make sure the last part of the song does not turn monotonous at any point, the long sweeping synth that I was talking about earlier goes down an octave, which means that it is the same note just 8 notes lower, because the scale is made up of 7 or 8 notes, and every 8th note is the same note, just at a different pitch, higher and lower. So like I said, the synth goes down an octave, which makes it less prominent because it is a lower pitch, but it still dominates the lower frequency range to create a slightly creepy and ominous drone underneath everything. It's absolutely perfect, and it adds this kind of like sense of uneasiness, which I love, which might be a problem, but that's not today's topic.
Take my white tee, yo, spin it like a helicopter.
Now I wanted to talk about some of the individual instruments that are used in this song. For example, the 2000s cowbell he managed to sneak into this song. And I think it's kind of funny because somehow it fits so well, but off of a first glance, it doesn't seem like it would fit the vibe or the song at all. Sometimes when I mess around and try to make a beat, I'm always searching for the right sound for something. And I'm like going through these sounds and I'm like, no, that won't work. It won't fit the vibe of the song. And then I see A$AP adding this cowbell sound to his song, which doesn't seem like it would fit at all, and somehow it fits. So it throws my whole it has to be the right sound to fit the vibe of the song theory out the window. Now, another interesting instrument that I wanted to talk about is the bass. I love the leap that they took with the bass. It's unique and is not your typical clean sounding 808. It's basically the complete opposite. It's dirty, gritty, it's got some texture to it, and it's a little metallic sounding. It's also not as low in pitch as other basses. It feels like it's higher in the frequency range, making it stand out even more in the mix. It does play the same obvious pattern over and over again, but it's not a problem because it fits perfectly into the kind of repetitive feel that the song has, with the kind of dana 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 sound that plays throughout the entire song. So I'm gonna give this song a 9.5 out of 10 on the millimeter for creativity alone. Now, I wasn't that much of a fan of the dana dana sound throughout the entire song, but I still appreciated it, and it made the song stand out, which I so appreciate. There's also really interesting sounds and instruments throughout the entire thing, like the bass, the 2000s cowbell, the dana dana sound, the sweeping synth at the end, the helicopter, not bird flapping noises, the use of delay effects and frequency filters on A$AP's voice in the chorus, and obviously A$AP killed it with his flow or his rhythm. I especially enjoyed the beginning in terms of his flow or rhythm, and he was always switching up his flow throughout the entire song, so we never got bored and were always grooving. The ending, like I said, was the best part for me. There was a scary intensity that was amazing to listen to and kind of get overwhelmed by. All in all, this was a great, creative, unique, and groovy song, and I am a fan. Gold star for Rihanna's husband. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this review, or even if you didn't, please consider subscribing to the channel. Tell me what you guys thought of Helicopter by A$AP Rocky in the comments below. Keep listening, and I'll talk to you guys later. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. Did I say that?